Good evening to one and all present over here. Um, I'll take this opportunity to welcome the next mentor of the day, Mr. Satyaki Day. I'll request Professor Apurva Bhagat to introduce the speaker of the day.
Thank you, ma'am. So as ma'am mentioned that I would like to welcome Mr. Satyaki Day, the last speaker for the day. So Mr. Satyaki is a professional in the energy sector. He has spent 4 years as an engineer designing and coordinating the construction of large thermal plants. He has spent the next 5 years in renewable energy, where he helped developers identify and finance some of the largest renewable energy projects in the country. He's very passionate about helping students and professionals who are keen on exploring renewables and other exciting opportunities. He's an alumnus of Indian School of Business and National Institute of Technology, Trichy, and is regularly invited by these institutions for workshops, trainings, and placement preparation. He is also a devout fan of the Japanese anime and manga culture for the past 15 years and has developed a keen understanding of why these are so popular worldwide. By his moderate estimates, he would have consumed at least 800 anime titles under different genres till date and is always on the lookout for the next exciting series. So I welcome you, sir, and I hope this session is equally as exciting for you and for the students as well. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thanks, Apurva, for the introduction. I would request the students not to be intimidated by the last few lines on anime. I'm probably I probably have enough information to maybe share with you, but yeah, I'm not an expert still, right? So, see, I think I would like jump right into it. I know most of you have already had sessions talking about the anime and the manga culture from different experts, right? So I'm not going to give anything new, I think, but I can talk about my experiences and what I find, interesting about manga and anime, and why it is very popular among a certain section of people, right? And worldwide also it is very popular, but my focus will be to identify how this can sort of be good, or how this can penetrate the Indian market, right? So I think it is probably something which you are also working on, as I come to understand. So I will speak a little bit about anime. I will try to understand what you have understood so far about manga and anime, and then we'll see how we can move from there, right? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, interrupt me in between, and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, don't hesitate to ask in between. So just coming about, as Apurva said, I've been anime fan, first anime fan, because when we were in school there was no cable TV and all, right? So we had to subscribe to some expensive, cable operators, to get those channels. I think I remember I was in class 10, right, when I first, came across this channel called Animax, which had come to India. So it was there briefly for about 5-6 years, and it was essentially called as a cartoon channel, right? So by cartoon, normally parents used to associate cartoon with things that a child or at the max a school-going kid would watch, right? But as I saw some of the content was actually very mature. It was not a very childlike story, or it was not a very simple story. Also, there were a lot of complex emotions, there was a lot of action, there was romance, drama, there was everything, right? And then I came to know that there are so many such different anime that are available, and this is something that the Japanese are especially good at, right? And of course, over the years I have seen a lot of anime titles and manga titles. They range from stuff that are produced for kids, right? So kids and even adults, right? So most of the sort of magazines that are published, right? So they are categorized based on age groups or populations, right? So you would notice that there is something called a shonen manga magazine. There is something called a seinen, right? So shonen is something for school going kids, right? Seinen is something for slightly adult males, right? Like 30 plus or something like that. Then you have anime that are targeting women, young girls. There are anime targeting women. So I think there are broadly 4 or 5 categories. I'm not remembering the names, right? So most of the magazines that are published are based on these 5 categories. So right there, I think you have a sort of demarcation based on the demography, right? Which magazine is going for which population group, right? So that could be a very good starting point, if you want to understand, if this particular manga or anime is going to appeal to a certain section, right? You can take that as a starting point. And so basically, it is not typical. It is not like the typical American comics, which most of you have seen, right? So there are Indian comics which many people would have gone through, Chacha Chaudhary or Tinkle and those kind of things, right? You see the stories that are there is something which an Indian population can relate to, right? So Chacha Chaudhary is slightly on, it is bordering between a normal story of a normal man versus a fantasy story, like Sabu is a fantasy character, but Chacha Chaudhary is something which you can associate with a day to day, the next door Nana or next door Chacha, right? So it's a mix of what you see and you can associate, but you show the same magazine to someone in the US, they may not be able to relate to what exactly is happening there or how are these characters so popular, right? So I think one of the good things about Japanese anime is you have a huge variety, right? It could be anything from mythological or fantasy to day stories, right? and and the idea behind the anime or the manga is basically to inform people about Japanese culture per se. If you take any of the normal a seinen or a shonen anime, right, which is targeting a certain age group, which is about school kids of up to maybe 15, 16 years of age. So most of those animes are about a school life, right? So they show kids going to school, they show the lives of kids after school, and then you add some fantasy elements to that, right, where a kid has a superpower or something like that and he's able to fight off villains. So that is the kind of tangent most of the anime take for a shonen category, right? It is something that will appeal to a teenager, right? And it is something that appeals to the imagination of the teenager, right? Similarly, you have something of a I don't know what is the next category. I think it's probably called seinen, which is targeting slightly young, older people, right? So there the themes are more sort of serious, right? So it may be related to some kind of horror or crime, or it may be a serious story, right? So and it might have some fictional elements as well. So if you have gone through any of the magazine or manga, and if you read maybe 1 or 2 pages also, it's very easy for you to get an idea what the story is about, right? So I think this is broadly what I've understood when I've seen different types of anime. So now I am in a position where I can just see the first episode or the first chapter of a manga and say that, okay, this is for a shoujo or this is for a shonen, right? And I can also imagine whether I will like it or not, right? So you don't have to read the entire anime to know whether you're going to like it, right? So and I don't expect that everyone who sees that will understand. So this is definitely it's not an easy sell, for something probably in the Indian market. You have to, I think, a lot of education has to be done. People have to be made aware that first of all, there is a kind of manga or comics, right, that caters to this kind of public, and this is the kind of story that is, published in most of the manga. So I think so. See, most of my friends whom I know, right? So they are from a certain age group. We are coming from a certain background. Maybe it is easy for me to relate to what is happening in the anime, but it may not be very easy for a person of my age, maybe who's staying maybe in a rural family, or maybe who's coming from a different background, right? So they may not be able to relate to these stories. But the point again is that you need people to go through it, right? So you need to give them samples. You need to tell that, just why don't you go through one chapter, or why don't you go through 1 or 2 pages and see what you like about it, right? So I'll just tell you what I have liked so far about um, anything in the manga or anything in the anime. So the first thing is the art quality, right? So typically there is, most of the art quality is very of a very high quality, right? It is not a very shabby work. The, the coloring is very good. The illustrations are very good, very realistic. If anyone has seen any of the more recent anime or manga, you will be surprised by the level of detail, that is there in the anime, at least in the graphics, or the pictures, right? So that is one thing that is very first, it catches your eye immediately when you see it. And most of the manga typically come out in black and white. They are sketches, right? So they may not even have color on it. So even then you will be surprised at the quality, right? So that is the first important catchy thing about a manga or an anime. The second thing is, you would have noticed there's a unique sort of reading style, right? So we read left to right. Most of the anime or manga goes right to left, right? So that's something that is unique probably to Japan, but it is something more of a behavioral thing. If you start reading one, you will know how to read the other. So I wouldn't say that's a big hurdle. So I had problems initially, when I started reading a manga. I started from left and I couldn't realize what was happening. But then someone told me that, this is how you should read. And everything follows the same way. So that is another unique aspect, that, the reading style is different. The other thing is, the content as such, right? So the content itself is very engaging, because most of the stories for any manga or anime is very unique. The industry in Japan is very competitive when it comes to manga anime. So there are hundreds of publishers who are trying to get their manga published, right? And there are lots of these magazines which are very popular across Japan, and they try to get their manga featured on these magazines. It's a very large industry and it's very competitive. So to have been featured on a certain magazine is a very big achievement, and to get the manga converted into the animated form or the anime, it is an even bigger achievement, because anime distribution is almost worldwide, right? So the scope of growth for a certain anime, or the illustrators or publishers to make money, is it's even higher, when it becomes comes into the anime form. So you can imagine that the content quality has to be really good, to pass all these tests. So that is something that you can be assured of, when you're probably marketing such a material. So these are some of the three things which really appeal to me, when I'm going through a manga or anime. And of course, my the kind of stories or kind of manga that I have come to see has changed over the years, because obviously I was a school going kid 15 years back, and now I'm into my 30s. So my tastes have obviously changed, but my fascination for anime has not gone yet, because over the 15 years I've never gotten bored reading a kind of anime, because every story is new, everything is unique, right? So that way I think it's a very good product, which in case you're planning to sort of market it, right? So I think I've sort of spoken a lot about my experiences. I just want to understand from the students now, what they have understood from the problem statement, and what have they understood about manga and anime in general, right? So I don't know if someone from the audience can tell me, what is the problem statement that they're doing. That would be great.
So students, you can put up questions or the problem areas that you're facing probably, and Satyaki can help you out with the same.
Yeah, let's keep it conversational. Anyone in the audience, just you can tell me what is the problem statement. What are you supposed to do? I am actually
Sorry,
not.
sir.
Yeah.
It's hard to convert English users into Hindi. Uh,
Okay. So okay.
I've been
So
reading mangas and anime for 6 to 7 years in English, and now apparently when I start reading in Hindi, it's very hard for me to read. So
mhm.
for my friends and others in the groups, they are also are facing this. They are
Mhm.
always telling to, is there any option to change the interface into English? Because when I opened the app, it was also hard for me.
Okay. Okay. So basically, you have read it first in English. So when you read it in English, how did you like it?
I'm a fan for 5 to 6 years. I loved it.
Sorry, come again. I couldn't get you.
I'm a fan of manga and anime for 5 to 6 years, and I love it.
Okay, okay, great. So did you find the the font, or did you find the story good? Was the art good? Was the graphics and all good? So
The expressions was amazing.
okay.
The excitement. Suppose when I don't like volleyball, but when I watch the anime Haikyuu, I loved
Mhm.
it
Right, right,
because
right,
the excitement was amazing. The
right,
same
right.
for Hajime no Ippo for boxing.
Right. So so you have watched the anime and you have seen the manga also, right? For the same
Yes,
thing. So
yes.
what do you think is different in both?
Anime just sort it. Suppose in anime you have got 24 or 12 episodes, but in manga you have got like 200 to 400 chapters. It's in
Right.
detail in manga, but not in anime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you
And
think?
the yes,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
and the suppose when you read it, the expression isn't that amazing, but when you watch it, the
Mhm.
way they show it was amazing. That's,
Right, right. So let me ask you this. If you had watched the anime first and then seen the manga, what will your opinion have been?
That's how I became a manga fan because in the first I watched the anime, but the release is very slow sometimes.
Mhm.
So I get hyped. So I started reading mangas, and then
Okay,
I converted into manga fan. And then
okay,
after that I converted into novel. It's like this,
okay,
anime, manga, novel. Because
okay,
the I can wait for the chapters, 2 episodes.
okay. Got it, got it. So basically, you like the manga because you can get the stories in advance, right? You can read the content in advance. And the anime basically is a good, obviously it's in the animated form, right? The expressions, everything is good. The flow of the events is also good, and that's why you like it. I mean, am I right, Krunal?
Yes. Then
Okay.
there is also a detailed of it in mangas. In anime, you can find some parts missing, which is in manga.
Right. I agree. I agree. So that is another thing, Krunal. That's a very important point. So normally what is there on most of the manga is the entire story, right? And anime is always built for a much larger audience. So there is a lot of editing done, some scenes are cut or some scenes are modified. right? So you may get a modified story in an anime, right? So I think you that's a good point. So in the manga, uh, so Kunal, you have read the manga, right? So let me throw the question to the audience again. So now after going through a manga, what first of all, what is your problem statement? What are you looking to solve?
Sir, it's hard to convert from English reading to Hindi because for me it's very, and when I said it to my friends to download it and to read it, they also said to I have been reading in English for years and it's converting in Hindi. It's very hard. I can express it. If
Okay,
I shared the app to many of my
okay,
friends and they said, is there a way for English interface or something?
okay, got it. So it's currently in Hindi, it is difficult to read, so that's a problem, right? But what is Mangalaya asking the students to do? So what is the requirement?
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Sir, they
Yeah,
are asking to create a promotion strategy for them
okay,
and also financial
with a low
strategy.
budget.
okay,
When you
they
check, that's
don't.
what problem we are facing.
Yes, sir. They don't have a much more budget.
okay, okay.
And they have given kind of target like 50,000 app users that they
Mm-hmm.
want in next 6 months. So by
Okay.
that way, that is the goal, and by that way we have to strategize the things.
Okay, okay. So if I let me sort of rephrase all the answers that I got. So your problem is that you have a low budget, right? Your problem is that it is now in Hindi and some of you feel it is difficult to read, right?
Yes, sir. Purely
And
Hindi. Purely Hindi.
Sir,
It's
and
purely Hindi, sir.
okay, okay,
Like when we log in, when we start the app and log in, it's also come whole pages Hindi.
okay,
Like हमको
okay,
अगर
got
log in
it.
करना है तो भी उसके लिए भी मैम सर पूरा इंस्ट्रक्शन हिंदी के अंदर लिखा हुआ है उन्होंने.
बट आपने ये पूछा था कि उन लोगों ने हिंदी में क्यों डाला है एंड व्हाई नॉट रिटेन इंग्लिश?
यस सर, उन्होंने ये बताया था बिकॉज ऑफ वो इंडिया में लॉन्च कर रहे हैं तो इंडिया के अंदर सर हिंदी लैंग्वेज एज पर उन्होंने जो सर्वे किया था उस मुताबिक हिंदी लैंग्वेज सर ज्यादा यूज हो रही है. वो यानी अभी गुजरात के अंदर लॉन्च करे तो ज्यादातर गुजराती सबको आती है, बट आउट ऑफ गुजरात ज्यादातर लोग हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश यूज करते हैं. लाइक अभी मुंबई में जाएंगे तो मराठी और हिंदी लोग ज्यादा बोलते हैं, पर गुजराती लैंग्वेज मुंबई में ज्यादा नहीं होगी. जैसे केरल में जाएंगे तो भी हिंदी मच मोर सर ज्यादा लोग प्रिफर, यानी हिंदी इज कॉमन लैंग्वेज फॉर, ऐसा उन्होंने बताया था.
अच्छा,
और उन लोग के पास ट्रांसलेटर भी नहीं था, तो जो वो
Yes.
खुद ही है ट्रांसलेटर, उसको हिंदी ज्यादा वो है कंफर्टेबल.
Sir, good evening, sir. Actually, I'm the professor. I just want to interrupt for 2 minutes.
sure.
Basically, what since I have been observing the students last 2 days, they are not wrong. But we want them to get into the market and understand what is consumer behavior. So
Right.
what they are understanding is from their own point of view.
Right.
They are not understanding that there are Hindi readers, and then there can be Hindi readers, and if a product is new or something novice comes in the market, we are capable of even selling that. So we actually wanted to make them capable of selling this.
Right.
So we expect the students to change the perspective that what they think is not important, what consumer thinks is important.
Right, right.
So
Thank you,
we are,
ma'am.
trying to bang on that since yesterday. This has been the same question that they have been asking everybody. हम
Right.
क्या सोचते हैं वो important नहीं है. एक बार हम market में उतरते हैं, customer क्या सोचता है वो important है.
Right, right.
मैम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट,
तो-
बट मैम मार्केट में भी हम लोगों ने मैम डाउनलोड करवाया आउटसाइड जाके, लाइक अभी
बेटा वही तो प्रॉब्लम है, सीधा डाउनलोड नहीं करवाना है.
यानी मैम बता के ही करवाया, पूरा इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया था कि
You
ऐसा.
have to educate your customer. You have to understand who your customer is. You have to understand the target segment. You have to convert the target segment. This is what marketing students are expected to do in the market. Beta.
So Gaurav and other students, I think your
Sorry, sir,
madam.
I interrupted, but over to you now.
And then just one more thing.
No issues.
I think we had asked this question to them, that why Hindi and why not in English. So they mentioned that English, as you mentioned, that Japan, mangas are highly competitive market. So in that case, they thought that it was a good strategy to come up with Hindi mangas in India rather than coming up with English, because it is already so competitive.
Right, right.
Yes,
Yeah,
and that's also their strength, because this is the only of in which I can find Hindi. But the problem is that there are only few chapters. Suppose I can let my friend read it for 10 minutes, then he will uninstall, because there are only 3 mangas and one to two chapters.
see,
Yeah, but
Many are like
because
that.
the
Suppose
company,
I read everything.
yeah, the company has clarity
So
told that
now,
we are
if
still
we
in
know,
the initial stage.
see, Krunal, see, one thing I think from Krunal and Gaurav, both of you, right? So you have read it and you have given your view, right? You are two people in the entire market who have seen it, right? So I think what the company is trying to say is they have probably done some market research, right? They have come up with a target population. They feel that their target population will only read in Hindi, right? So that is their view. So the thing is, maybe as a student, your job is probably to, as ma'am said, like go into the market. You need to find populations, basically target populations, right? See, I have told you there are 5 types of magazines, and that is categorized on the basis of demography, right? For example, if one of the manga which is there in the magazine is a shonen, right? Shonen is supposed to be aimed at young boys, say up to 15 to 16 years of age, right? Now this section can come from middle class, can come from rural class, can come from upper middle class, anyone, right? So if I'm guessing that if they think that this manga is only good in Hindi in India, that means probably the population that they have targeted maybe is a middle class or a rural class where the language of communication in schools and everywhere is Hindi, right? So maybe they have done that kind of research. So what you probably need to do is you need to do a sort of survey or go to the get some feedback from these sections of people. Give them a sample of the manga. You can like send a screenshot or 2-3 pages of the comic and say, show one in Hindi and say that after reading it, what do you feel? Ask some 3-4 questions. How did you like the art? How did you like the story? Ask all these questions, right? Get feedback from different sections of the population. Get a child who's a school going kid who belongs to a rural family. Get in touch with someone from the middle class. So do this. You don't have to target a huge number of people, right? You take a sample size. You take about 15-20 people sample size and you send out a survey. I think that's the most inexpensive way of probably reaching out to people, right?
Yes,
you
sir.
you do
Yes,
a
sir.
survey, it's just my idea, I may be wrong also, but I think a good way to engage them is give them a sample of this manga, right? Give them 2-3 starting pages, right? Or whichever page you liked. Let's say you've read something in English, you liked the first 3 pages itself. You send the first 3 pages to these people for the survey. You can send it in Hindi, you can send it in English, and see what is the response, right? Similarly, you can do that for other categories of manga also, which is in different age groups. If there is a seinen manga which is targeted at slightly older people, you target again that population and send out a sample. See, this way you are doing 2 things. One is they are also getting a flavor of what is a manga, right? They can read it and they can get an idea of what it is, and you are also getting some information, how they liked it. So I think a good start will be, to identify some populations, at least people closely, and people you can reach out to easily, right? You can get feedback from them, right? So I think when it comes to budget, of course, the company is the final authority on the budget, but this is taking a survey is not very expensive. This is something you can start off with.
Actually, sir, I would like to add few things over here. So what
Sure.
has happened is the first thing is this is a startup company and they are taking copyright of different mangas from different houses, and then they're adding those stories to their application. So, and they are also tying up with few artists who are creating mangas and adding more stories to it. So this is basically, this company is yet to grow. I mean, it is at its nascent stage. I would say it like that. So, and the language Hindi, because see, English mangas are available worldwide, and there are big houses that are selling English mangas. So, they identified through their research that there is a gap, and there are readers in Hindi who can read, who are interested in reading Hindi manga.
Okay.
Now, the issue, as Dr. Indra mentioned, is that students are not picking up the right vein to understand that what they need to do. The most of them, what are they doing? They have caught up the first target that we have to get maximum downloads. In that, they have forgotten that rest. There are other criterias and other aspects of the task that they need to do, and there are marks for that as well. So the other objective is building up the promotional strategies, right? So that is one thing. The third is they have to identify ways to bring advertisement to the application.
Okay.
राइट तो मांगा एप्लीकेशन, मंगालया एप्लीकेशन के अंदर वो लोग एड्स लाके कंपनी का रेवेन्यू कैसे जनरेट करेंगे. So that is also one of the objective. And the third is, so whatever promotional strategies the students are designing, they also have to calculate the budget of it and suggest the return on investment. So budget is not based on what marketing they are going to do. They have to suggest as of now, because it is a startup company.
Okay. Okay, that is like the entire sort of marketing strategy that the company has asked students to do.
Correct. And we also have the co-founder of the company over here in the session. Her name is Miss Sumita Bhattacharya. So, Sumita sir, if you want to give more elaborate explanation to it, you can.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible, ma'am.
Hi, thank you so much, Satyaki, for a very nice session. And actually, to be very honest, I don't want to elaborate because it's very interesting to listen to it the way it is right now.
Okay.
Simply because, you know, we did put across a challenge for the students, but what we hear from them right now is probably their very honest review of the comment of the app, of how they would see it if they open the app. So for me, it's very interesting to listen to their feedback in a way. But yes, they do need to focus on the challenge that we've given them. And I guess to bring them back on path, we do need the hints that their teachers are giving them right now.
Okay.
So yeah, do you really want me to like step, because I might end up giving examples and things like that, and then that will sort of spoil the purpose of the whole event.
No, I agree, ma'am. See, I think the purpose of this session was basically to give, I think, sort of my view. I mean, I think I don't think I'm an expert, but yes, I have a good amount of experience of, reading a lot of manga. And of course, to the students, I would like to say, whatever I say, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, because I'm just one person giving his view, right? So it is like my experience is not market research, right? My experience is my personal experience. So what I can tell them is what is interesting about manga, right? And how it is appealed to me, and probably how it might appeal to more people, right? So I think Sumita ma'am, you're right that maybe it will be a lot better if the students can figure out, how to, do the strategy for this, right? So, and certainly if they have questions, they should reach out, they should ask me, or they should ask you or the faculty here. I think That will be a better approach.
Yeah, that's great. I think I mentioned earlier in my own session that they're most welcome to reach out to me anytime and ask any questions, even questions like why it's not in English and why it's in Hindi. Right? I think we explained this, but maybe I'll take this opportunity to explain once more that first of all, translating Japanese manga into English is something that people all over the world can do, and it's done at a very big scale in the US and in Europe. So we already have enough translations in English. Our purpose is to become a cultural bridge of a sort between Japan and India, and the biggest population as far as language demography is concerned is of Hindi language. That is one of our reasons for translating into Hindi. The second reason that I chose Hindi personally is because apart from English, but the first reason is that we ruled out English. I could have translated in English as well, but we ruled out English because it's being done already. There's no novelty in translating into English.
Right.
One, because there are a lot more people doing it. Secondly, because there are huge publication houses doing it. So we stand no chance in front of them.
Right.
So now that English is ruled out, our second option, and being an Indian, being somebody who's looking at the Indian market, is Hindi, because one, of the number of speakers, and secondly, because of my own personal comfort linguistically. So I am born and brought up in Delhi, so I'm most comfortable speaking, writing, and working in Hindi. I work a lot in Hindi otherwise, also in translation work and in teaching and things like that. So the option immediately was to translate into Hindi, which is not available in the market. So we hoped that we could target that market, and in a sense, we could also bring back what is getting lost. You know, we used to read, like you started your session mentioning Chacha Chaudhary and Tinkle and all these comics that we've read as children in Hindi. And that is somewhere getting lost because there is so much emphasis on reading more in English and less in our own languages.
Right.
So one of our hopes also is that, of course, I would have been glad to translate in any other Indian language, but I'm not equipped to do that. But if I was, I would. So our hope is that maybe somebody else will also get inspired and translate into some other language. So maybe we'll someday see a Japanese to Gujarati translator helping us translate into Gujarati. Maybe we'll have a Japanese to Bengali translator helping me translate into Bengali, maybe Tamil, maybe Malayalam, who knows. So that's another hope behind the app. So that is something that I had conveyed earlier, but I'll take this opportunity to convey that once more to all of you.
Sure. Thanks, ma'am. That was very helpful, giving your perspective. If I just may ask one question.
Yes, sure.
So based on what you said, so is the company, say, willing to, not say consider someone like a Krunal in this audience as their customer? Because Krunal did say that he enjoyed reading it in English more than he did in Hindi.
No, we are very willing, because just like we are open to any other language, we are also open to English. The only thing is that we are very small. I mean, we are being referred to as a company, which is quite an honor for us because we are just two individuals in a respective full-time work.
Got it.
Working on the side to create this app. So we have extremely limited resources.
Got it.
So of course, if we grow, if we have more resources, we are more than willing to take it into English and other languages. But as a starting point, we had to decide on one language because we can't do everything possibly.
Got it.
And we started with Hindi. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So I think to the students, I would say, I think that is a very good, proposition that the company has given. It is a new kind of exercise that they're planning to do, right? It's not been done before in India. And I think that way the opportunity, to get something which is a globally hot sort of product, at least Japanese manga and anime is globally popular. To get something like that into India in a unique way is a very, good challenge. So I think from your, marketing standpoint, right, you should probably identify the groups, or maybe you should ask ma'am, what are the groups that they think, they have done their work as well, right? They know that Hindi is something that is definitely acceptable by the Indian market. You should ask them, who are these people who read Hindi, who read comics in Hindi, right? Maybe if you ask those questions, you can, get hints as to what kind of people you should target, right? So I think I would at least tell the students that do a little, try to understand the genres of manga, right? That will help give you an idea of the population that you should target, right, for your research. As I said, there are 4 or 5 categories already that will already give you a starting point of how to target a population, right? So I think this is the first phase, right? Once you identify, and then you will come to understand, okay, to reach out to this many people, I need so many people, I need I need to use this tool or this software, or once I come up with the numbers, I need to figure out how to get advertisers onto the platform, right? So advertisers will only come when once they know who's the target population, right? So that population identification you need to do right now. So after that, everything will fall into place. Your budgets will also fall into place, right? So I even I am honestly not in a position to say how you should do a budgeting at this point, but all I can say is you should first start your market research. You should identify people and start, sending them your surveys or whatever.
So can I ask one question?
Sure, please.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, as ma'am said that in India most of the people speak in Hindi, like so. But as per my opinion, like when I talk to my friends and tell them about this app, so yeah, it is right that people speaks in Hindi, but none of them read in Hindi. Like bolte hai people, like in Gujarat, people speak in Gujarati, but most of the people don't read in Gujarati. Like when we read in Hindi, it's not finding any interesting. Like हिंदी में रीड करने को इतना इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं लगता जितना इंग्लिश में लगता है सो देयर वी आर फेसिंग प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज वी हैव टू कन्विंस देम कि नहीं दिस इज द गुड ऐप बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द ऐप लाइक उसकी क्या एडवांटेजेस है एंड ऑल
You're absolutely correct, Afsana. So your friend and you, see, the thing is, your friend and you belong to a certain population demography, right? You probably went to the same school or college together, right? You belong to a certain family class, right? So maybe you have not, done your education in Hindi. What about the people who
No,
have
sir.
gone to?
We have a subject like Hindi, but I'm just trying to say कि people speaks different language, but it's not like that कि जो language वो लोग बोलते हैं वही language में वो लोग को reading करना पसंद है like because अभी सबको पता है like international language is English, so most of the people are trying to uh, do that like English read करना most of the people prefer to read in English, so that's
देखिए,
why.
Afsana, that's what I'm telling you. You do not know half the population speak. You only know about your circle of people, right? We have to do the market research. If you go to a village, let's say you go to a tier 3 city, right, where there are only 1 or 2 schools in the entire population of students go to. Maybe there the students are not very good in English, right? They only can understand Hindi or they only read in Hindi, right? So that is the kind of population you should go for. You should not maybe look at your friends as an example or yourself.
सर
You are doing.
इवन आई ऑल्सो सर फेस दिस प्रॉब्लम मैंने सर फ्रेंड को भी नहीं पकड़ा कोई या एप्लीकेशन के लिए या ना ही कोई मेरे फैमिली मेंबर को पकड़ा मैंने सिर्फ जहाँ पे मैं रहता हूँ वही एरिया में मैम सर बाहर एक छोटा सा कैफे है तो कैफे का ओनर मेरे को जानता है अच्छे से तो मैंने उनसे बात की थी कि मैं ये एप्लीकेशन का किसी को बोल सकता हूँ तो उन्होंने हाँ बोला तो वो वन ऑफ द कस्टमर दे कम फॉर कैफे मैंने उनसे ये पूरा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया पहले मांगा था के अंदर क्या है उसको मतलब बताया फिर उनको वो फैमिली मैम सर बेसिकली जो बंदा था वो मारवाड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी से उसने ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट किया है
Okay.
में उसने मेरे को बताया कि हम लोग हमारी मेन लैंग्वेज हिंदी है हम लोग हिंदी में ही घर में बात करते हैं सब लोग
Okay.
बट जैसे ही मैंने उसको ऐप ओपन करके दिखाया कि ये हिंदी में पूरा ऐप है, क्योंकि उसने जैसे ही बोला कि हम लोग हिंदी का बेस हमारा ज्यादा है, हम लोग घर में भी हिंदी में बात करते हैं, तो आई थॉट दैट कि हिंदी में इसको ऐप बताऊंगा तो ये ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट लेगा इसके अंदर। मैंने उसको ऐप बताया तो बोला हम लोग हिंदी में पढ़ते नहीं है, सिर्फ बात ही करते हैं, बिकॉज हमारा ज्यादा रीडिंग लैंग्वेज इंग्लिश और इंग्लिश ही है हमारा। तो सीधा मेरे को सर यही उसने डायरेक्ट मेरे को ये बोला।
See, that is, it's very good that आपने किसी मतलब अनजान किसी से पूछा, right? That is a good approach, but I wouldn't say it's a very scientific approach, right? मतलब ये बंदा ऐसा भी हो सकता था कि इनको शायद हिंदी ही आए, right? So it is maybe by chance you found someone, you should do a targeted study, right? You should go to say a Hindi medium school, right? You should ask the students there to download the app, right? And see how many of them are comfortable reading. Then they cannot back out saying ki matlab I don't know Hindi or I don't read in Hindi and that's why I didn't like, right? They are from a Hindi medium school. You should do a very targeted. See, if you go to any roadside person, you have no idea of how they speak or how they correspond, right? You should start from a place where you can call a person's bluff, if I may call it, right? See, I can also read in Hindi. Maybe I'm not very comfortable, but I can read in Hindi. मेरा प्रॉब्लम यही है कि मैंने आज तक इतना इंग्लिश पढ़ा है, so I don't feel comfortable reading in Hindi. That is my issue, right? But then there are people, I know a lot of friends of mine who switched to local. So I did my education in Tamil Nadu, right? So there Tamil was one of the languages. So they switched to a Tamil medium school right after class 2 or class 3. Till class 10 they studied Tamil, right? They wrote their board exams in the state board in Tamil, right? So if I tell that person do you like it in English or in Tamil, and if he says no, English is my whatever, I'm comfortable in English, then probably that is not your target population. Your target population should be the guy who is in 5th standard or 6th standard and reading in English, in Tamil, right? So I am saying कि आपको थोड़ा focus करके reach out करना है लोगों को.
Okay sir, thank you.
Yeah.
I want to add one thing, sir.
Sir, I have also one doubt.
Hello, sir.
Keval asked first, so I will just ask him to.
Yeah. Hello, sir. They want to launch this app in Gujarat. LJ is the first college they appoint for this for their business. So मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि गुजरात में गुजराती तो बोलते हैं, हिंदी भी बोलते हैं, लेकिन इंग्लिश को इतना मतलब हर एक घर में इम्पोर्टेंस दिया जा रहा है कि जैसे भी कोई बच्चे को बोलना होता है कि हाथ धो ले, तो वो गुजराती में नहीं बोलते, वो बोलते हैं हाथ वॉश कर ले. सो बचपन से इंग्लिश में इतना सारा मतलब उनको बोल देते हैं. तो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर हाईलाइटिंग दिस पॉइंट अगेन एंड अगेन कि वो छोटी छोटी बातों में भी छोटे बच्चों को भी वो बोलते हैं कि इंग्लिश इंग्लिश इंग्लिश. सो दैट्स व्हाई we are telling.
See, I get all of your points, and I also agree to some extent कि this is how most of us speak. हमारे normal day to day language में भी English words हम use कर लेते हैं, right? हाँ, जैसे कि I think किसी ने message भेजा है अभी on the group, right? There is a mixture of English and Hindi in that text, right? So see, I am not against say using English at all. What I am saying is you need to identify people who are comfortable reading Hindi. If your results are कि no, there are no people in Gujarat comfortable reading in Gujarati, फिर यही है, then that is the truth. But have you researched enough? That is the question. आपने कितना किस बेसिस पे आप ये डेटा बोल रहे हो कि हाँ मतलब most of the people like to read in English? You need to tell me that I have gone to this many places, I have interviewed this many people, this is the demography of the people I interviewed, and on basis of this I have found that nobody likes to speak in Gujarati. Then I have a data ji ठीक है, maybe Gujarati will not work in Gujarat, right? वो आपको conclusive proof लाना पड़ेगा, because company ने अभी एक strategy सोचा है. If the company feels that this is something that will be successful, So you need to either say they are right or say they are wrong with proof, right? So उसके लिए आपको market research करना पड़ेगा, आपको segment करना पड़ेगा population, आपको either emails या SMS या घर घर जाके you need to give a demo, ask them to see through the app. You might have to go to some government school in some village and get the data, right? तो अगर आप ये काम नहीं करोगे तो आप conclusively कैसे बोलोगे, right? That is the point. Hello, can you hear me? I think.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, students, any more questions?
So,
Yes,
someone
ma'am.
else had asked a question.
Yeah, Nazmeen, please.
Yeah, ma'am. Our group is facing some technical issues. Like, as per me, I have conveyed my professor, like graduation professor. So she is telling like that I have tried 5 a time. So she is not being registered in this app. So she is not opening that app. She has downloaded, but registration issue. And I conveyed the issue towards my partners also. They are saying the same.
So that we can talk it out to the company.
Even same
Okay,
problem I
ma'am.
faced, ma'am. One of my cousin brother, he used MI phone. वैसे जैसे उसने ऐप डाउनलोड किया, स्टार्ट किया, रजिस्ट्रेशन किया, उसका फोन मैम पूरा करप्ट हो गया, यानी ऑटोमेटिकली स्विच ऑफ हो गया फोन उसका. देन ही सेड कि भाई मैं नहीं करने वाला ये चीज. तो मैंने बोला ऐसा पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है, मैंने बहुत लोगों के साथ करवाया है ये चीज, ऐप डाउनलोड करवाया, बट ऐसा
अच्छा,
मैंने
एक चीज I want to sorry interrupt because I want to give an example, right? Everyone uses WhatsApp, right?
Yes, sir.
So in WhatsApp, you send most of your messages in English, I'm assuming, right? आप English में ही भेजते हो.
Yes.
लेकिन आपको अगर हिंदी बोलना होता है तो आप क्या करते हो? हिंदी को आप इंग्लिश में you write it, right?
Yes.
आपको आप AAP करके लिख के you send, right? In a way you are speaking Hindi, but maybe the text that you're using is a English vocabulary.
Yes, sir.
उसमें what is the आपको difference क्या हुआ? आपको अगर कोई इंग्लिश चीज अगर आपको हिंदी में लिखना है वो भी तो आप कर सकते हो, right? It is not that this problem cannot be solved. मतलब if the language is the issue or if whatever text that you're using, whether Hindi vocabulary or English vocabulary, if that is the issue, then people will not be conversing in different languages, ना? आप WhatsApp में हिंदी forwards भी करते हो, पूरा हिंदी text आप forward करते हो, कविताएं forward करते हो. These are not written in English. People like to read those poems and all, right? So there are examples, so many examples that we can quote. Facebook has introduced Hindi text because people like to communicate in Hindi. आप हिंदी तमिल जो भी बोलो, you can write your text in Hindi, right? These are all educated people. These are all people having access to mobile phone, internet, right? So it is not that people do not will not read in Hindi, as long as the content is entertaining, right? There are other aspects of a manga also. The graphics is very good. It is very captivating, as you said, right? So the text is just the last thing that you read, right? So it is more about the visual appeal. आपको सही लग रहा है कि नहीं? मेरे हिसाब से the first thing that attracts me for a manga is the illustration, and the expressions, as someone in the group was saying, right? उसके बाद whatever text you write, right? It could be English, Hindi, whatever, right? आपको अगर हिंदी पढ़ना आता है and you know English, आपको English पढ़ना आता है और you know Hindi, right? It doesn't matter what language you're writing in. So that is something worth testing, is what I'm saying. मतलब इतने बड़े बड़े कंपनीज ने टेस्ट कर लिया है, फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, एंड दे आल्सो फील दैट रीजनल लैंग्वेज हैज टू बी केप्ट ऑप्शनल. व्हाई नॉट इन दिस? आई थिंक ये तो आपको ट्राई करना ही पड़ेगा. Any other questions on manga and anime in general? मतलब अगर किसी को कुछ डाउट्स है टेक्निकलिटीज के बारे में, या तो any questions actually? You can ask any questions.
Yeah, students, any more questions?
I think chat pe I'm getting a few questions. If
I think Neil has posted a question.
okay, okay, I think it's a very similar question again. He's saying it's a matter
Yeah.
of habit, right? So I think, see, again, I would like to reiterate, right? Uh, you cannot conclusively at this point, based on asking one or two people you know, right, or within your social circle, conclude that people will only read in English, right? You do not
There's
know.
lot many people enjoying Hindi too.
Sorry?
Even there's lot many people enjoying Hindi language also.
Who are these people?
Kind of senior citizens, youngsters, they all also enjoying Hindi. It's our national language.
Right. So you're
Many
saying,
people prefer Hindi over English too.
right, right. That's what I'm also trying to say. So there are these people who prefer Hindi over English, like senior citizens, as you said, right? So they have probably been brought up reading a lot of their local language, right? English is something that came later into their lives, right? Maybe their kids or grandkids started reading in English, and that is when English came into their lives. But a lot of even my parents who have raised me, they're very fond of reading a lot of Bengali content, right? They read magazines in Bengali, they read like letters and forwards and everything, right? So if you go to Calcutta, I don't know a lot about Gujarat, but if you go to Calcutta, like a lot of people are passionate about speaking in Bengali or writing in the language, right? So I I I mean, lot of everyone knows to speak English, but there is something of a pride associated with at least the older generation, that you should read in the local language, and you should know how to read the local language. So that kind of mentality is there. They will read content in the local language. अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि हाँ गुजरात में शायद ज्यादा लोग पढ़ते नहीं है, then that you might have to demonstrate with some market research. आप you do a sufficient level of survey and you tell it's not possible, so it's not possible, ठीक है. We will have to figure out, the company will have to figure out some other states where they can target, right? अगर आप यूपी और मध्य प्रदेश में जाओगे, वहां पे बहुत लोग हिंदी पढ़ते हैं, बोलते हैं, right? Like you go to the even in the bigger cities and UP, like Lucknow and Kanpur, a lot of people read and communicate in Hindi only, right? They are more comfortable reading in Hindi, like station names or bus stops. Buses में भी आपके हिंदी में ही होते हैं सारे अक्षर, right? So you need to go out of your social circle and do the research. So that is the answer I will have. So any other questions regarding to anything else, let me know.
Yeah. Any questions related to the task given? Anything regarding manga?
Okay, I think most of the queries also I've seen are related to the language issue. So I think, so if there are no other questions, so I will just like to conclude by saying that I think it's a very interesting project that the company has come up with. So they are trying to get a very innovative or very worldwide popular selling product into India. They're trying to get it into India. So, I mean, maybe from a personal standpoint, I may not be the target population, right? Probably if it's coming in Hindi, I may not be the target population, but I am very sure of its content, right? Because the content quality is so high, even if you sell it to someone else who's comfortable reading in local language, I think it will sell. It will definitely, it might appeal to him. So if you also probably have the same kind of passion, as I think one of the students was mentioning, he had seen some anime and manga. So if the passion with which he was talking, I could understand that he had really enjoyed the content, and he was actually following the manga also, so that he doesn't miss out on the episodes and some stuff like that. So it took only a couple of readings for you to get hooked onto it, right? So you should, if you are convinced that you can get hooked onto the content, language, I think, should be a small barrier to cross. So with that, I would like to end whatever I have to say. Again, I'll just give the opportunity to ask some more questions for the students.
So we have a question from the students. It's what should be the ideal budget for marketing in the initial stage, according to you?
Okay. See, for at least what I proposed here was kind of survey method of reaching out to people. So in terms of budgeting, I don't think you're going to reach out to thousands of people, right? That's not the kind of survey you're planning. It will ideally be a very focused kind of survey. You identify, let's say, 10 or 15 people maximum in a certain target population. And then, depending on how many segments of population you do, I suggest, I think it should be about 50 odd people that you reach out to. So your budgets should only be, the cost of conducting the survey, right? If you have to subscribe to some software or something like that, so that should be your budgeting cost right now, right? And anything beyond the survey, how I think how to get advertisers on board and all, I really don't know about that, right? You will have to figure that out. But I cannot give you a number right now because in my personal or professional requirement, I don't need to do a survey, luckily for me, right? But what I can say is, if you're doing a survey, then it shouldn't be a very high cost item, right? It's just the cost of subscribing to a certain software and your time commitment to reaching out to people, right? So that is the first phase. After that, how you reach out to advertisers, how you get them on board, I think you will have to refer to other case studies, right? Case studies of other app companies or tech based companies. I'm sure as part of your MBA courses, you have a lot of case studies you can refer to.
Yes, sir.
Please check them out, and what kind of strategies did they use, what kind of marketing did they use to attract advertisers. You can read Google's case study. It's a very good example, right? So Google started off with what their main product, which is search, right? It was absolutely free, right? It is free for everyone to use. So but where were they making the money? They were making money on advertising, right? Advertising is something which is annoying to the user. It is annoying to you and me, but it is very helpful for the company, right? So that is the kind of product, placement that Google did. He ensured that the final user was getting an absolutely seamless experience. He had no complaints, but in the back end, his actual source of income was advertising revenue, right? So advertisers really love that kind of marketing strategy, and this is something that maybe you can also recommend for Manga Layer, right? How do you place ads discreetly without disturbing the end users, or without ruining the entire user experience, right? So you can read up these case studies, and I think you might get some numbers also there.
Yeah, any more questions? Okay. So I think we are through with the questions, and again, thank you so much, Satyaki, for sharing such valuable inputs to the base of manga. And again, since it was the last session for the day, and it was strongly in the head of students regarding the language, you really very well tackled it and made them think in a correct direction that language is not a barrier. You very well tackled it like a moderator somehow, and as a mentor today. So thank you so much for such valuable inputs and your valuable time. And over to you, Neha ma'am.
Yeah.
Thanks, Apurva.
So as Apurva said, you have been a real mentor today to the students in a way to make them understand about that language is not a barrier. So thank you so much, Satyaki, for the same. I also take this opportunity to thank Sumita Sa for giving us this opportunity. Thank you so much, all the faculties and all the students. The next mentoring session will be tomorrow. The details of it would be forwarded soon. Thank you so much once again.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.